Hey guys, we're back in Peggle 2, and I'm showing you all the trials. There's 10 trials in each of the world, and we're going to start off here in Peggle Institute. Again, there's 10. The first one's always the same exact one that you got. If you did the story mode first, you actually did that one already. But we're going to just kind of go back and show people how to do it. It's real basic, and a lot of these are just more so tutorials than anything else. Especially here in the first world, most of these are just kind of getting you accustomed to the gameplay, how to score big points. There's a long shot there. A long shot is when you bounce off a non-blue peg onto another non-blue peg. So just go ahead and do this. You just do it twice, and you got the long jump there, the long shot rather. Moving on to number 2, this requires you to get 3 free balls using the ball skill style shot, which requires you to ricochet from one peg into the bucket. And this is a very useful ability, particularly if you're trying to clear out all the pegs in the board. You don't have that many balls left. You can just kind of go one at a time, ricochet off the side of it, and into the bucket for a free ball. Do this 3 times and you'll complete this trial. There's another trial a little bit later where you have to do this again without the super guide. And the super guide is Bjorn's, or Bjorn, or however you say his name. That's his power up, which you get in a regular board when you hit the green peg. This one here, we're learning the extreme slides, but we're going to do it off another peg. So just line up your super guide, and once you see it on fire, let it rip. Got the left side there, then go over to the right, or vice versa if you started on the other side. But pretty basic here. This one here is going to require you to do a loop-to-loop. This is more, again, of kind of a tutorial type of thing. It's real easy. Just aim the guide, and you'll do the top circle in the middle and the bottom one. And that's it for this one. This next one, number 5, is again the same thing as what you did earlier, except without the guide. So you're just gonna go for the free ball skill style shot here. Again, ricochet off one peg into the bucket. Game clip recorded. That's the kind of the one thing I hate about this game is a lot of the little annoying notification pop-ups. So there you go. Just do this 3 times, and you'll have cleared half the trials in this first world. Number 6 here. This is again kind of another basic tutorial thing, showing you how to do the wall style shot, which requires you to hit one of the side walls, either on the left or right, and then the next, and then hit a peg after that, without hitting any blue one in between. So with the super guide, it's real easy. Aim at the wall, and then the peg, and that's all you need to do. You got the off the wall, worth a lot of points, 25,000 style points. Do this 3 times, and then we'll move on to the next trial. Number 7 here. This is requires you just to get 50 orange pegs, so it shouldn't be too hard. You actually have your first chance of selecting a master for a trial. I always tend to lean towards Norman. He's not always the best for every level, so use whichever one you feel is best. But I have pretty good success with this little fella. So you're just gonna hit all the orange pegs. There's a lot of them in this trial, so I'm gonna lead off by hitting the green one. And then with Norman's lightning ability, every time you hit a peg, it'll also electrocute and remove 2 additional pegs or bricks that are nearby. So you can just kind of bounce this around and you can take out a good chunk of the entire level there. So that's it. We got another green peg there, so we're going to another shot on this, and then we're just going to kind of pick away one at a time here. There's really nothing to this one, so I'll see you guys in the next trial. So that's it, guys, for that one. And number 8 here is going to require you to get 500,000 points. So you're going to use a lot of the skills that you kind of already learned. Mostly the long shot is going to be the one you can you'll probably use the most here. So we're going to do a long shot here, off this corner over to the other side. It's going to hit the purple one for the long shot. We're going to slide and take out a bunch of those pegs as well. So just keep doing that on this. This level does have more purple pegs than normal. The purple ones do respawn each time, and they do end up in different locations after each shot as well. There's, again, not too much on this. I wouldn't worry too much about your points. I mean, it's going to look like you have 3 balls left. There's not a whole lot of orange ones left, and you're going to think you're not doing good on points. However, once you get the multiplier up, and you see it on the right of your screen, it shows you how many red pegs to get to the next level. There's times 2, times 3, times 5, and then finally times 10. And once you get to the times 10, you'll get a lot of extra balls. If you still have a lot of pegs to go, it's a good opportunity to get a lot of extra balls, and you're going to get massive points, especially for doing tricks and different things. So just keep doing the long shots here if you can, and just clear these out. You shouldn't have too much to worry about, and I'll see you guys in the next trial. So that's it for this trial, guys. If you, as you notice, the points do go up much faster as you go on in this game, and the score total you need includes all the bonus points you get at the end. So the next one here, this one took me probably 5 or 6 times. This one requires you not to score over a certain point total. So what you're going to do is avoid doing all those different trick shots. You need to keep your point total under 175,000, and that includes all the bonuses, extra ball bonuses. So just avoid doing long shots and just try to take out as quickly as you can just the orange ones. If you do get the green, it doesn't really matter. You can just avoid them if you want, but if you do get the green, make sure you're not doing any long shots. That wouldn't be very good. And then the final little kicker to this one is after you clear all the orange ones, you do not want to land in that 100,000 point bucket. So avoid that. You want to try to hope and pray you get into the 10,000, which is what happens to me mostly anyways, except for when I'm trying to actually land in it, of course. And that's it. And actually, I stand corrected. I just looked it up. It's 175,000 points you need to stay under. Again, that's going to include all your extra points at the end. You also want to make sure you don't have any extra balls if you can help it. So we're on to number 10. And the last ones are always fun. They're usually the trickiest ones. And in this level, it is no exception. This has 4 real high-speed moving orange pegs that you must hit. And you're going to miss a lot. Get used to the timing and practice, and you'll eventually get this. If you miss all the pegs, the good thing is you get the coin flip, unless you get in the bucket, which automatically gives you an extra ball. But you do have a coin flip. Personally, I think it's a little better odds than just 50-50. This last little bugger caused me a little trouble. That's it, guys. Please watch. I'm going to have the next setup soon, so make sure you check that out. We're going to do all the trials. And please like, comment, and subscribe.